How can neutral language hide media bias? Imagine reading a news story that feels perfectly balanced, with no obvious opinions or strong words. It seems fair, right? But sometimes, what looks neutral can hide bias in subtle ways. Neutral language aims to sound objective, but it can actually influence how you see the story without you realizing it. When used without careful thought, it can mask underlying assumptions or hidden messages. For example, avoiding charged words might make a story seem fair, but it can also create a false sense of balance. Journalists might present to opposing views as equally valid, even if one side has much stronger evidence. This is called false balance. It can make you think both sides are equally credible, even when that's not true. Neutral language can also soften or hide the seriousness of an issue. Using words like dispute instead of conflict or alleged instead of proven can downplay the severity. This subtle framing influences how you interpret the story without explicitly telling you what to think. Another way bias hides is by ignoring social or historical context. When a report treats all opinions as equal, it might overlook systemic inequalities or past injustices. This can support the idea that all viewpoints are equally valid, even if some are based on misinformation or bias. From a media literacy point of view, it's important to look beyond the surface. Ask yourself why certain words are chosen and what's left out. Compare how different outlets report the same story. Notice if they use vague or euphemistic terms that soften serious issues. Be aware if important context or history is missing. Recognize when the story presents opposing views as equally credible, even if evidence suggests otherwise. Developing these skills helps you see through the mask of neutrality and spot hidden bias. It makes you a smarter news consumer who can judge stories based on facts, not just how they are framed. Remember, neutral language isn't always neutral in effect. It can shape perceptions in ways that aren't immediately obvious. Being aware of this helps you make more informed choices about the information you trust.